Six dynasties is a collective term for six Chinese dynasties in China during the periods of the Three Kingdoms, Jin Dynasty, and Southern and Northern Dynasties. This era immediately followed the fall of the Han Dynasty in 220 AD, and was an era of disunity, instability and warfare. The term generally refers to two groupings of dynasties during that period: six dynasties with capitals in Jiankang and.Six dynasties with legitimate lineage. Six dynasties with capitals in Jiankang. The six dynasties were Eastern Wu, Eastern Jin Dynasty, Lusong Dynasty, Southern Qi, Liang Dynasty, Chen Dynasty. This listing is based on the states that maintained national capitals at Jiankang near the Yangtze River. Zhu Song in Tang Dynasty wrote a book, Jiankang Shilu, that provides a historical account of Jiankang, which gave rise to this scheme of naming six dynasties with legitimate lineage. These six dynasties were Kaowei, Jin Dynasty, Lusong Dynasty, Qi Dynasty, Liang Dynasty, Chen Dynasty. Sima Guang, in his book Zizhi Tongshan, used the era names of these six dynasties as the timeline to describe this period of history. Later Chinese called this period the Six Dynasties period, or Wei Jin Southern and Northern Dynasties. Poetry in the Six Dynasties. The Six Dynasties was an important era in the history of Chinese poetry, especially remarkable for its frank descriptions of love and beauty. Especially important, and frequently translated into English, is the anthology New Songs from the Jade Terrace, compiled by Zhu Ling, under the patronage of Crown Prince Jiankang of the Liang Dynasty. Also significant is the Ziyi, or Lady Midnight style, supposedly originating with an eponymously named 4th-century professional singer of the Jin Dynasty. Legacy. As the first time in history that major political center of China being located to the south, with surge in population and continual development of economy and culture. This transformed southern China from being remote territories to the economic center that can rival the north from Tang Dynasty onward. Buddhism, which first reached China in Eastern Han Dynasty, flourished in the Six Dynasties and became a major religion in China since then. The Japanese scholar Tanagawa Michio analyzed the Six Dynasty period to test general theories of China's historical development. Some thinkers, Tanagawa writes, argue that China followed the set European pattern which Marxists and liberal thinkers thought to be universal. That is, from ancient slavery to medieval feudalism to modern capitalism. While others argue that Chinese society was extraordinarily saturated with stagnancy, as compared to the West, and they assume that it existed in a qualitatively different historical world from Western society. Quote, that is, there an argument between those who see unilinear, monistic world history, and those who conceive of a two-tracked or multi-tracked world history. Tanagawa's conclusion is that China did not have feudalism in the sense that Marxists use, but that the military governments did not develop a military aristocracy of the sort that developed in Europe. The period established social and political patterns which shaped China's history from that point on.